In today's video, we're going to be looking at how you can customize your WordPress login screen so you can get your login screen looking exactly the way you want it to stand out from the crowd. So at the moment, this is my current login screen for a little test site I have. It's the plain WordPress login screen, and it really is nothing special. But it's actually quite easy for me to take this and turn it to something really unique and different, so that way I can appear a bit more professional when people want to log into my website. So I'm logged into WordPress and we're going to add a plugin. So I'm going to go down to plugins and click add new. Type in login customizer. And we're going to choose custom login page customizer by color lib. So by color lib, and we're going to install, activate. And now the plugin is installed, ready to go. So all we need to do is scroll down, and on the left, we have login customizer here, which we can click on. You notice you get your normal theme customizer here. And if we just click back a sec, you'll notice that down here, there's colorlib login customizer. You'll be automatically taken there if you go the way I just did. But this is just a little, just to let you know that you can get there that way as well. So straight away, you can see we've got a bunch of options here that we can play with. I'm going to start not necessarily from the top, I'm going to start from the bottom, and you can see here we've got things like the button background hover, so we've got like a different color blue, button border color, so we can actually just say maybe we want our button to be a different color altogether. So maybe we say we want it to be, if I click on this, if I click on this and we choose maybe like a light, or maybe we go black. And the hover state, maybe we decide we want that to be clear. And let's just say we go to red. And our button border color, we're just going to go with white. The button border white again for the hover. And there's some other things here like the button shadow, if you understand how to, that's essentially like a code, CSS code. If you want to change those numbers, you can get sort of different shadow effects and things like that, and change the color to something different if you understand how to do that. Otherwise you can just leave it. We'll actually just put that on like that for now. And the button color, this will change the submit button's text color. So if I decide to, I can actually clear that. I can even make that black and make the actual button background color. If I clear that again, which is a little bit funny to click, I think, because I'm recording a video. Make that white. And now I have this sort of set up here where now I have that with a button border color. I can make that border color, if I clear again. I'm finding this it's a little bit funny to click the color section there, but you get the idea. So I've only customized the button at this case, but the link color hover, so there's links here that cover like blue. So if I want to change the color of that, I can change that to, once again, red. So we get a red hover, and we can choose the whole remember me, we can turn that off. So we'll leave that off for now. So now while I'm recording this video, we'll just say that I'm having trouble with the color picker because it seems to be having a conflict with my screen recorder. So I will still go through it, but it might be a little bit of a funny experience to watch. Either way, it's pretty straightforward. So I've changed the form, button, colors. I can even go into my lost area, lost password, and I can say username or email address, and say put your email here or something like that. If you really want to customize it that way, it's like send password or something like that, and you can customize that. So we've got a few little areas. The login form text, once again, we could change that to enter your username or enter your username, something like that. Pass, you can fully customize this. The remember me, if you have that turned on, you can change that. You can change it to let's go, and you got a completely different sort of text setup to your passcode if you want to be a little bit fancier, and you can make little basic edits to that. Now we're starting to get a little bit into the more interesting stuff. The form width I can actually change and make the form wider or narrower. I can make the height, make it taller if I want to. I've got a few options there, and I can also choose a background image. So if I click on this background image, choose something basic, or maybe this this image here. That's actually the background image for the form. Doesn't quite suit, so I'm going to click on that and change it to something else. So maybe we'll go maybe like this sort of concrete-y look. So you can have something completely different for that. I'm going to remove that for now and leave it, but I can change the form background color, which I am going to do. Go like a charcoal gray. And I just want to go through, check everything, got the form field color, and I can change, so that's fine the way it is, the form label color, which we'll click on, change that to white. So now we have something looking a little bit different for our login section. Even the lost password section has a few options, but you sort of get the idea. So I'm going to go back, and we got some background options. I'm going to choose a background image. And maybe we'll go with something completely different like, oh no, we'll stick with this. So now we have already things are starting to look a lot different. And we can even add a link on here if you have a URL. So when people click the background, it goes to that URL. And the custom background color, I would consider changing if you have something that's very heavily in one color or another. But for now, we're just going to leave that way it is. Our logo options, I'm going to skip up a little bit. And we can choose a custom logo. I'm going to choose the logo for this website. And I can make the logo, I can actually choose, first of all, where it says logo title, I can actually have here where it says powered by WordPress, I can say log into your account. And where it says show image only, I can actually show the text only, so it says log into your account, or I can show both. And the logo looks a bit funny there, but if I adjust the logo width down here and height, I can sort of get it looking the way I want pretty easily. And for some reason, the height and width doesn't seem to be linked when it's on both. I'm just going to stick with show image only and just have that logo there. The white's a bit hard to look at against that background, but we're going to sort of come back and look at that. And once again, you can change your logo color, hover color, that sort of thing. It's pretty handy what you can do with this. But when it gets really exciting, if I go into layout options, now I can change the full layout design. I can move this around here. I can set up columns like this, and I can make the column width different. I can move it and make it wider or narrower. Shift sides, have it on the bottom underneath the image. It's not showing up for some reason, or on the right. So let's say we're going to stick with this for now. We're pretty happy with that. And so you can sort of get the idea. Want that to be a little narrower. And as we do that now, click the background options, find the custom background color again. I'll make that dark. Form column. So now we have a form column here. We can make that dark as well. So now we have a completely different looking login screen. So I can go up here, and if you want to, if you don't want to play around with all those things, you can go straight into templates and pick something from here and work from that, which is pretty cool. So the templates are a great option, but I just want to show you the individual options first. But you can see how easy it is to customize your login page with this plugin. So that's a pretty handy little plugin. I'm going to hit publish. And I'm going to exit that. And we're just going to head back to our login screen. So this is the login screen we're looking at before. So now if I click and refresh this page, we now have this custom login screen, which looks a little bit more unique and different. And yeah, we can also move that around in the options, but you sort of get the idea. So that's pretty much it. That is how you can create a custom login screen for WordPress using that plugin. That is Custom Login Page Customizer by ColorLib. So I hope you found that little tutorial useful. Check it out, have a go, let me know how you go with it. Otherwise, yeah, if you enjoyed the video, give it a like, and yeah, any questions, leave a comment below. All right, thanks for watching the video, guys, and I hope to see you again soon. Have a great day.